back in the forecast. We are talking about weather impact alert days for this weekend.
Gusty Santa Ana winds all over San Diego County today. I have more on this weekend's wind advisory.
San Diego Unified families are left scrambling after the district announces it's closing all schools for one day next month because of a strike.
If you're headed south this weekend, expect more delays at the San Ysidro border crossing.
And you just never know what you're going to find right off of our coast. This time it was an enormous mola mola or sunfish. I spoke with surfers and scripts.
CBS 8 News Live at 6 starts now.
We begin tonight with a live look at San Diego's backcountry as strong Santa Ana winds make their way back. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. Those winds make today a weather impact alert day. Tonight, CBS 8's Alex Cheney is live in El Cajon with a look at the conditions there.
We start with Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis, who's standing by with a first look at what we can expect heading into the all-important weekend. Carlene.
Yeah, those winds are really going to be picking up speed as we head into the weekend. Right now, we're not looking at very fast winds out there, but we are looking at some of those sustained wind speeds, a color indication, that legend right there suggesting that we have the teens and 20s out there. That's mainly along the 8. So that's where the main impact is as we go into the forecast right now. But a lot of single digits when you're looking at those weather stations for sustained wind speeds out of the northeast right now at 9 miles per hour for downtown. But the gust is picking up to about 18 miles per hour, and that gust has actually come down over the last couple of hours. So the afternoon and evening hours, that's when we can expect some of those winds to be picking up, especially by tomorrow, and then late tomorrow night is when it really is going to pick up, especially for the mountains as well as the inland valleys. You got 19 miles per hour, that is for Mount Laguna, 15 miles per hour for Homol, and that's out of the east. So you have later on tonight, the winds gusts start to pick up across the mountains. Our in-house model is suggesting about 50 miles per hour for Julian, 44 for Pine Valley, 50 for Alpine, also looking at 25 miles per hour for Fallbrook. It extends a little bit more towards the coast as we hit about 30 miles per hour. That's going to be for Del Mar, around 1:55 in the afternoon, but still going strong with those stronger wind gusts into the 40s, 50s, and even 60s across the mountain slopes. We'll go ahead and take a look at just how long these Santa Ana winds are going to keep around or stick around coming up. Back to you.
Thanks, Carlene. For more on what it's looking like outside, we turn to CBS 8's Alex Cheney.
He joins us live from El Cajon with a look at the conditions out there right now. Alex?
It is pretty breezy outside right now. We got some of the trees moving and some flags as well. It's been a very breezy, very dry day outside as we've been driving around East County in some of those mountain areas. We went up to Julian earlier today where the wind chill was very cold and the winds were howling. Take a look. Our drive today took us on the 8 all the way to Alpine. We saw highway signs warning drivers about the high winds. Once in Julian, travelers saying they enjoy the wind.
We come here to get away from everything down there, and it pretty much blows us in. So, and it's a chilly wind.
As we walked around downtown, the thermometer read 43 degrees, but with the wind chill, it was 29 degrees.
Way windier than it's been. Yeah, it's cold, it's nippy, it's dry.
Very brisk. Yeah, but it feels good. It's like refreshing.
Hello. And before we could talk to this couple, a big gust came through.
It feels really good. Nice and crispy out here today. Yeah.
Lots of wind. You feel the wind all day?
All day. Yeah, all day.
The Santa Ana winds return this weekend with high winds and dry humidity, but not a problem for this guy.
Well, it's not too bad right here. The wind's not too awful bad. I guess tomorrow's supposed to be worse, right? But it's sunny enough. It's cold, but it's a nice change.
The wind advisory, because of the Santa Ana winds, has started already right now and will last through Sunday at 1 o'clock. Reporting live, I'm Alex Cheney. Back over to you.
And you can find an extended weather forecast on the CBS 8 app. Stream now for free. We're continuing to follow developments in Portland, Oregon, where immigration officers shot and injured 2 people yesterday.
Homeland Security officials identified the husband and wife as members of a Venezuelan gang and say they weaponized their car against Border Patrol agents. State officials have not confirmed this information and say they are investigating.
And we are also seeing new video from Wednesday's deadly ICE shooting in Minneapolis. This cell phone video was taken by the ICE officer who shot and killed Renee Good. The 37-year-old can be seen inside the SUV. Her wife was outside the vehicle talking to the ICE officer before the shooting. CBS News has confirmed the officer who shot Good is Jonathan Ross. We'll have more details, including another incident Ross was involved in just a few months ago, ahead in our next half hour.
San Diego Sheriff's deputies are asking for your help identifying this man who they say threatened 2 teenagers with a knife. It happened in early November in Valley Center, where the teens were fishing at a pond on a private property. Investigators say the man confronted the teens, took out a knife, chased them, and destroyed a fishing pole. It's unclear if the teens knew they were on private property. Deputies say the situation escalated as the teenagers ran to their car.
They were trying to get to their car so they could leave the location, and he chased them away from their car, used a knife to pop all 4 tires of the vehicle.
Investigators have spent weeks trying to identify the man, but have come up short. Deputies believe he knows that he's wanted and are urging him to turn himself in. Anyone with information should call Crime Stoppers or the Valley Station Sheriff's Substation.
San Diego Unified leaders are closing schools for one day next month because of a teachers' strike.
CBS 8's Shannon Handy heard from the teachers union and parents now scrambling to find care.
The union's president tells me they have no choice but to strike following years of unresolved issues. But that decision is impacting a lot of families who are now looking for alternative care.
Whoever made this decision wasn't thinking about all of the families and what they're going to be doing.
Like a lot of parents, Jennifer Sumber was surprised to find out instead of dropping her daughter off at school February 26, she'll have to go somewhere else.
I know in the email it said, I hope this doesn't affect you or, deeply affect you or something, whatever the wording was. Yes, it does.
Still, Jennifer acknowledges the district is giving families time to plan, something she appreciates. On Thursday, they announced all schools will close after San Diego Educator Association members voted for a one-day school strike over special education staffing issues. Kyle Weinberg is the union's president.
We are overburdened and drowning, and we are taking this step that we didn't want to have to take.
Specifically, Kyle says the 6,000 members he represents are calling on San Diego Unified to hire more staff, pay special education credential fees, and give special education teachers and case managers an annual stipend of $4,000.
We believe those are very reasonable, and we believe that the district has significant reserves that they can utilize in order to fund those solutions permanently.
Superintendent Fabi Bagula says she's committed to bargaining in good faith, adding, our educators are among the highest paid in the region, receive comprehensive benefits fully funded by the district, and work in classrooms with some of the lowest class size ratios in the region. Meantime, I asked Kyle if there's a chance the strike can be avoided.
It is our goal to come to an agreement with the district before February 26th so that we don't have to strike.
But as of now, Thursday, February 26th is an off day for students. A makeup day will be on Monday, March 9th, which was originally designated as a non-instruction day. Jennifer says the switch adds to the frustration for parents since many had planned travel during what was supposed to be a 3-day weekend.
You can't do that anymore. You have to change the plans.
It's unclear if the schedule will change if a deal is reached. The district tells CBS 8 they will assess when the time comes. As for alternative care options, I reached out to both the YMCA and Hochschild. Both tell me they are planning to offer one-day camps the day of a strike. Shannon Handy, CBS 8.
Thanks, Shannon. If you're headed to Mexico this weekend, expect delays at the San Ysidro border crossing.
A nearly $3 million construction project is now in phase 2, closing one southbound lane for the next 2 weeks. CBS 8's Abby Black drove the route to show you what you can expect.
Crews continue road work at San Ysidro Port of Entry, one of the world's busiest border crossings.
Oh, this is awful. For all of us, it's like a waste of time.
Tomas de la Rosa crosses daily in his car from Tijuana.
Friday is going to be like a hell.
The General Services Administration reopened lanes on on-ramps after Phase 1 wrapped late last night, but one inside lane on I-5 South is closed for 2 weeks.
I'm going to head south on the 5 to see what to expect if you're trying to cross the border and if there's any detours that you need to take or where the slowdown is.
3 exits from the border, and there's no warning signs yet.
I do not see any signs alerting me that we're going to reduce the lane.
At the second to last exit, I see an orange sign appear.
At Via de San Isidro, you see road work ahead.
From the Camino de la Plaza overpass, a clear view of where the lane closure starts between the 805 and 5 southbound. GSA says crews are removing speed humps and replacing temporary barriers with permanent dividers. Now, as we approach from the 805 southbound.
Oh, here we go. I do see one now. That innermost lane is closed off.
GSA says it's all part of a $2.7 million project to improve safety and efficiency. Work is scheduled to wrap up January 23rd. All exits will stay open, but wait times are expected to be longer.
It's not good not for me, not for everybody that will cross every day.
You can check border wait times at CBS8.com, and you can consider Otay Mesa as an alternate crossing. In San Ysidro, Abby Black, CBS 8.
Thanks, Abby. Another travel disruption this weekend. All coastal rail service between San Diego and Oceanside is shut down Saturday and Sunday. It will be shut down again January 24th and 25th. Crews will use the time for critical projects, including Del Mar Bluffs stabilization and Bataquitos Lagoon track work, plus routine track maintenance. Governor Newsom unveils his long-awaited budget proposals.
We're breaking down what's included and what's not next. Plus, new details we're learning about this massive fish that washed up on a local beach this week.
But first, why dozens of people had to be evacuated from Disneyland's monorail after this.